Wonderful. Let's give ourselves a hand. That was awesome. We all came on, we all got off and came on. And so it's really a great message that we, even with what's happening in the world and in our lives, that there is a way in which we can manage that which we don't have control over by simple practices of presence and being with what is. So, on that note, I'm going to put on a song for a few minutes in which we can just move and celebrate that we just went through something a little challenging and we're successful at it. And the song we've heard before, it's one of my favorites. And excuse me, it's The Power of Kindness, and from the album Prayers for Freedom by Mamuse. And I invite you just to move, breathe, do whatever feels right. Oh, and in the meantime, I need to do something so that you can hear it. There we go. Wonderful. And in a minute, you'll be able to hear it. Here we go.
Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. Kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Look up now, people, but keep your ear to the ground. We are the river flowing, generosity abound. So give a little all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Honeybee serves sweetness only to help the world bloom, bringing love to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We can learn a thing or two. So give a little all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, we can help shape what's ahead. Kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, follow, 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 whoa. Power of love, give it away, whoa, whoa. What generosity, love, love. Ooh, it's free, it's free, it's free, it's free to give
Great. And keep breathing, keep moving. If you have some water, let's take a little sip. So refreshing. And we're going to do some brain gym to organize our left and right hemisphere. And so you can do the sitting, standing, lying down, tapping underneath the collarbone. I invite us to take a nice deep breath in and then make a sound or a sigh. Just release anything that can be released, bringing blood to our brains. You can even do a little shake if that feels good. Good. And then we're going to work with the left hemisphere by same arm and same leg, whether you're sitting, standing, or lying, counting by twos. 2 up to 44, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, and 40. Good. And then cross crawling, opposite arm, opposite leg for our right hemisphere, language center. Let's sing together this little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And see if you can go reach, if you're standing, the back, opposite hand, opposite leg. Good. Okay, and then just a little wiggle. Maybe make some sound. Sounding is so healthy. Helps releasing and a little shaking. So like bouncing. Your hands can be up or side or down. You can wiggle, just have fun. It's like they used to say, kids with jelly beans in them. Good. Letting everything just settle and move. And we can do a little twisting where you sort of lift up the heel of one foot as you're turning. So we can be careful of our knees. And let our arms swing. Let our eyes look and our heads move. And then bringing one hand up to the collarbone and one to the kidney in the back here. Ringing our temple gong for vitality and energy, restoration. Breathing in, extending your exhale. Good. And then letting your arms go and noticing how the momentum of our body moves our arms. We don't even have to do any efforting. Good. And slowing that down. Good. And let's take a moment just to be and notice where we are. Take some breaths. Notice any sensations, vibrations, temperature, sounds, smells. If there are thoughts, that's fine. We just welcome them and let them go. If there's emotions, we welcome them and let them go. Just be with. Good. Now let's try bending our knees a little if we're standing. And imagine that there's a seat behind you. So you're sort of reaching with your back end to the seat and you're bending your knees so that you'll feel some tension. Or if you're sitting down, just lift your legs a little to feel your tension and your activation in your quads. These are your power centers. And then relax and release. We'll do that a couple of times just to activate our inner sense of power, empowerment. Breathe, either lift your feet up to feel your quads work or kind of sit down and then come back up in your own timing. Breathing in, exhaling, breathing as you're holding, and then coming back up. Sometimes when we do this, we can feel more, and just in your own timing, a couple more, can feel more of it in our own empowerment, in our own ground, and our own feet connected to the earth. Good. And then come up and shake that off. Let's just take a little walk around the room, moving towards something, away from something, moving forwards and backwards, sideways, moving out of habitual patterns of being. How often do we walk sideways? How often do we walk backwards? Or maybe even in a circle? Noticing that we move forward towards something and away from it. Saying hello, saying goodbye. This simple exercise also helps to break up habitual patterns, allowing ourselves a little more freedom to be more in our center, even when things are happening that we don't want or don't like, because we have tools to breathe and ground, stay present. Good. And then as you're walking, let's slow down our movements to slow motion, going from heel to toe. And let's let a couple of seconds happen while you're on the front toe of one foot and lifting the other foot. So it's actually not touching and you're balancing. And then you go place your heel of your other foot down. That was just up, moving towards your front end of your feet. Your other foot is up in the air, not touching. Hold that for a couple of seconds. And then putting the heel of that foot down. And continuing on your own, practicing being on one foot, the other, using your arms for balance, or the wall if need be. Slowing everything down. Breathing. And then you can even get creative where you can lift your leg up a little bit and move it to the side, almost like your slow motion branch or seaweed moving in different ways. Just getting creative. And don't worry if you lose your balance. That's part of the fun. Losing your balance, coming back to balance. Like in life, losing our balance, coming back to our balance. It's all just a learning opportunity, this earth. As humans, we have quite the learning journey. And breathing. Good. Really working with our balance in a fun way, something you can do every day as you walk to the fridge or the sink. Good. And then, excuse me, start walking a little quicker. Putting your feet back down. Now you might notice that second that your leg is up without being on the ground and you're balancing, but it's just much easier when we move quicker than when we move slower. Good. Okay. And coming back down here together. Noticing where we are. And taking our fingers behind those points, the ground, and taking a nice breath in. Exhale, release. Your own rhythm, inhale and press. Exhale, release. And one more time. Making a sound if you wish. Ah. And then the opposite, where you breathe in and you press on the exhale. And you breathe in and release. And exhale and press. And one more time. And exhale and press. Yeah. And then tap the top of your head. And let's just notice where we are now. And I'd love it if we took a moment to put in the chat what you're noticing, how you're feeling. It's important to mark where we start and where we end, even if it's the same. Notice if you're tired or not tired, stressed or not stressed, what you're noticing, how you're feeling. Let's see, can I find them? Oh, here we are. Okay. Thank you for writing relaxed, very relaxed and calm, less tired, more alert, feeling energized and a bit tired at the same time. Much more relaxed. Thank you. Still distracted, but less frantic about it. Great. Thank you all for sharing. This is all is exactly where we need to be. And it really goes to show it's important to notice where we are, how little it takes to get somewhere else. And if you're feeling tired, that's completely natural because our nervous system has just gone from probably high alert to a relaxation. So as you go on with your day, I hope you'll care for yourselves and give yourselves whatever you need. Maybe a little rest or journaling or a nap or hot tea, whatever it is. And let's give ourselves a hug. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being willing to be with what is with today's session and the internet and logging off and logging back on. What a great practice for life. And may you be able to practice something as easeful during your week until we see you next week. You make my day. So thank you and have a great rest of your day.